A Journey Through the Labyrinth, exploring the coming of age in J.D. Salinger's The Catcher in the Rye. J.D. Salinger's The Catcher in the Rye, published in 1951, has become a cultural touchstone, resonating with generations of readers, particularly adolescents grappling with the complexities of growing up. This seemingly simple coming-of-age story, narrated by the cynical and angst-ridden Holden Caulfield, delves into the turmoil of adolescence, societal hypocrisy, and the search for authenticity in a world perceived as phony, Holden's unsettling world. The novel begins with Holden's expulsion from Pencey Prep, a boarding school he finds stifling and intellectually hollow. This expulsion marks a turning point, forcing Holden to confront his own inadequacies and the limitations of the world around him. He embarks on a 3-day journey through New York City, seeking solace and understanding while desperately trying to avoid the phony world he believes surrounds him. Holden's vocabulary is peppered with words like phony, corny, and crude, reflecting his disdain for the superficiality and hypocrisy he sees in adults and society at large. He views everyone as phonies, teachers who care more about appearances than knowledge, students who only care about popularity, and adults who seem to have lost their genuine connection to the world. The novel's central conflict is Holden's struggle to reconcile his idealized vision of innocence with the harsh realities of adulthood. He yearns for a world free of pretense, longing to protect the innocence of children, a sentiment encapsulated in his iconic fantasy of being a catcher in the rye, saving children from falling off a cliff into the dark abyss of adulthood. This desire to preserve innocence reflects Holden's own fear of growing up, of losing his own sense of authenticity and becoming like the phonies he despises. A complex and controversial protagonist, Holden Caulfield is a deeply flawed yet compelling character. His cynicism and bitterness, coupled with his self-indulgent introspection, make him both relatable and frustrating. He is self-absorbed, lonely, and deeply insecure, seeking connection but struggling to form meaningful relationships. His desire to be different and his aversion to conformity fuel his alienation and contribute to his emotional isolation. Despite his flaws, Holden's vulnerability and genuine search for meaning make him a deeply human character. His struggles with grief over the death of his younger brother, Ali, his loneliness, and his fear of the future resonate with readers who have experienced similar struggles. He embodies the confusion and uncertainty of adolescence, grappling with the complex transition from childhood to adulthood, themes of loss and innocence. The novel revolves around the themes of loss and the fragility of innocence. Holden's grief over Ali's death permeates his narrative, shaping his worldview and fueling his desire to preserve the innocence of childhood. He sees the world as contaminated by phoniness and cruelty, and his longing for Ali's pure and uncorrupted spirit fuels his disdain for the adult world. The novel explores the inevitable loss of innocence that comes with growing up, showing how the world can corrupt and disillusion even the most well-intentioned individuals. This loss is not just personal, but also a societal concern, as Holden witnesses the erosion of values and the prioritizing of superficiality over genuine connection, symbolism and recurring motifs. Salinger employs a range of symbols and recurring motifs to enhance the thematic depth of the novel. The catcher in the rye metaphor embodies Holden's desire to protect innocence, symbolizing his longing for a world where children can remain untainted by the corruption of adulthood. The recurring motif of ducks in the Central Park lagoon serves as a symbol of change and adaptation. Mirroring Holden's own internal journey as he grapples with his evolving identity, the novel's setting, primarily in New York City, plays a significant role in shaping Holden's experiences. The city is depicted as a chaotic and overwhelming environment, filled with phonies and artificiality, amplifying Holden's feelings of alienation and disorientation. Significance and legacy. The Catcher in the Rye has become a controversial yet enduring classic. Its exploration of adolescent angst and societal hypocrisy continues to resonate with readers, earning it a place in the canon of American literature. The novel's unflinching portrayal of Holden's flaws and struggles has made it a relatable and enduring portrayal of the human condition, offering a powerful testament to the complexities of growing up and the search for meaning in a world that often feels indifferent, beyond the surface. The Catcher in the Rye is more than just a coming-of-age story. It is a complex and nuanced exploration of the human psyche, examining the themes of loss, innocence, societal hypocrisy, and the search for authenticity. Salinger masterfully captures the voice of a disillusioned teenager, allowing readers to experience the world through Holden's eyes, confronting his struggles with grief, alienation, and the fear of growing up. The novel continues to resonate with readers of all ages, offering a timeless reflection on the complexities of life and the enduring human spirit.